We light this, the love candle. This final candle, also known as the angel's candle, signifies love. It reminds us of the angel's message: peace on earth, goodwill towards men.
From a prophecy in Hosea 11:1. When Israel was a child, I loved him, and out of Egypt I called my son. The fulfillment of this passage is in Matthew 2:14-15. So he, that is Joseph, got up, took the child and his mother during the night, and left for Egypt, where he stayed until the death of Herod. And so was fulfilled what the Lord had said through the prophet, Out of Egypt I called my son. I have chosen what some would consider to be the most morose of the verses of We Three Kings, but if you actually think closely about it, while the event may have been unpleasant, the outcome was not. Yes, Jesus came to die and eventually did so, but he rose in triumph from the grave. His whole purpose was to do just that, so that man might be reconciled to God, if man would but accept Jesus into their hearts. Listen to these words. Myrrh is mine, 'tis bitter perfume, breathes a life of gathering gloom, sorrowing, sighing, bleeding, dying, sealed in the stone-cold tomb. In Matthew 2:1-12, we read of the visit of the wise men, the Magi. Now after Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, behold, wise men from the east came to Jerusalem, saying, Where is he who has been born the King of the Jews? For we saw his star when it rose, and have come to worship him. When Herod the king heard this, he was troubled, and all Jerusalem with him. And assembling all the chief priests and scribes of the people, he inquired of them where the Christ was to be born. They told him, In Bethlehem of Judea, for so it is written by the prophet, And you, Bethlehem in the land of Judah, are by no means least among the rulers of Judah, for from you shall come a ruler who will shepherd my people Israel. Then Herod summoned the wise men secretly, and ascertained from them what time the star had appeared. And he sent them to Bethlehem, saying, Go and search diligently for the child, and when you have found him, bring me word, that I too may come and worship him. After listening to the king, they went their way, and behold, the star that they had seen when it rose went before them until it came to rest over the place where the child was. When they saw the star, they rejoiced exceedingly with great joy. And going into the house, they saw the child with Mary his mother, and they fell down and worshipped him. Then opening their treasures, they offered him gifts, gold, and frankincense, and myrrh. And being warned in a dream not to return to Herod, they departed to their own country by another way. Skipping over to Luke 19, verses 37-38, as he was drawing near, already on the way down the Mount of Olives, the whole multitude of his disciples began to rejoice and to praise God with a loud voice for all the mighty works that they had seen, saying, Blessed is the King who comes in the name of the Lord, peace in heaven and glory in the highest. And I am going to read now from one final carol, Joy to the World. From verse 1, Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And from verse 3, No more let sins and sorrow grow, nor thorns infest the ground. He comes to make his blessings flow. Earth must receive her King into its hearts in order to stop the growth of sin. If we, who are all sinners, would but receive the Christ child into our hearts and follow him, there is more joy and life available to us than we could possibly ever imagine. Remember, as we lit the love candle today, that it was to remember his love for us in coming to earth as a child, in order to face the cross to redeem his creation to himself. Think on it.